Steve.
Sam Cigar Man checking in tonight from Durham, North Carolina. I'm starting my own YouTube channel and video, and tonight I'm doing my first one here at Amendola Family Cigar Company based out of Durham, North Carolina. And I have my special guest, Jeffrey Amendola, with me tonight. And we will get to know Jeffrey Amendola and the Amendola Family Cigar Company. So let's get into it. Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing cigars officially since 2011. I had one company I started called Bull City Cigar Company, and about a year and a half ago I branched away from that and started producing my own line, Amendola Family Cigars. So this business and this lounge, the cigars we're smoking tonight, are really just about a year and a half old.
So this Torpedo Maduro's been aging for about a year and a half now?
Something like that.
Something new blend?
Close to that, yeah.
Now, how many blends do you currently have?
Right now we're producing about 10 blends, staple blends. We have a Maduro line, we have the natural Habano line. We also have a few signature cigars, which are awesome. Gotta get you some of those next time. We're in production now for those, so. And then we have a small flavored line as well. We do some infusions. One cigar called the Dessert, Sweet Carolina. And those are top sellers.
Fantastic cigar. Now, do you still roll your own cigars?
Yeah.
Or do you have these sent out to made in other factories?
Yeah, so we actually do both. We used to do 100% production in-house. I had two master rollers here with me. We were blending together, rolling. It's a good thing, which we kind of grew out of that, where we couldn't keep up with the demand and the importing of the tobaccos. And about a year ago, last February, we started producing our bigger production in Dominican Republic, in Tamboril, and Esteli, Nicaragua. So now we do roll in-house. I roll, we'll roll a supplement if we need sticks, and I have the tobacco. We'll roll it here. I also do a lot of cigar rolling events and showcases, for customers, private parties, and things like that. That cigar you're smoking is it's one of our Dominican blends.
You guys see
and it's a great smoke. It's more of a full body smoke, but it's smooth. And the wrapper is HVA, Habano Valle Vuelto.
Phenomenal.
Thank you.
Phenomenal cigar. I'm going to need to take some of these with me when I leave tonight.
I might have to light one of those up in a second.
Let me buy one for you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
So hospitable. He comes to my shop and buys our cigar. For me.
When you're in Durham, North Carolina, you got to stop by here at 1214 University Drive, Durham, North Carolina. This is the spot to hang out and enjoy great company, great cigars. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this. I mean, it smells like Knock the Bull or something.
Yeah, Bull City all day.
There you go. Awesome. So, since 2011, you said?
That's when I started, like, the blending, the production. It was kind of a hobby at first, and just to see if anything would come out of it. And it happened kind of organically, where I was just doing cigar events, rolling some of my own, working with some other manufacturers locally, well, not locally, but in the States actually. And it just kept developing and developing.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Nice seeing you, man. Got some great customers here tonight. But very organic, and I said this could probably be a business. People kept calling and wanted me to host their events and sell them cigars, and I'm like, hey, this could be a great venture.
You ever get a chance to sit down and watch him do the rolling itself and make you a handmade cigar? Phenomenal artwork.
Thank you.
Precision, awesome.
Yeah, so when I realized that this might be a good business, and we were making some pretty decent cigars, I actually hired on two master rollers. One used to work for Fuente in Davidoff, and the other one that worked for Fuente. They worked together in the same factories in Dominican Republic, and they kind of took what I had started and made it awesome.
What it is today?
What it is today, yeah.
Okay.
They were like, that was like the, they have 20 years experience. I'm coming in just off my knowledge of smoking.
Now, you did do some training prior to.
Yeah, right. So, okay, yeah, I did do that. I almost forgot about that.
I did.
Right. So I used to sit and watch, originally from New York, and there was a small factory in the Bronx. And I used to sit in there all day and watch these guys roll cigars, fascinated by it. So watching, learning, in my mind, YouTube. And then I went to, when I moved to North Carolina, I went to Ybor City on a whim just to network and see what other manufacturers were doing in the industry, pick their brains a little bit. And I met Odelma Matos. She owns La Farona Cigars. And I told her what I was doing, and she invited me to come back and train with her. And big props to her, man, because she took the little knowledge I had, and I rolled cigars with her for about 2 weeks. And she's like, yeah, you're natural, you got it. You know, roll 10, 20 cigars a day, figure out your blends. And that was my legitimate training. And then from there, just practice, and with my guys here in the shop, you know, kind of took it to what it is now.
So you started with a previous company, and from there, then you decided to part ways and branch off onto your own and start up with the Amendola. Why did you want to center on your last name?
So, you know, I was thinking of the Bull City name kept us very local. I left a business partnership. Distribution was getting harder with that name being so local. And I said, you know, my last name is Amendola. Cigars remind me of family, spending time together, friends, enjoying a good cigar. It's all family oriented, right? So I said, why not carry on my name and make it a cigar brand, Amendola Family Cigars. And the one thing that people will say about us here, the shop, when we go out, everyone's always says, man, you guys treat us like family. Right. I mean, it just kind of made sense to capitalize on the name. And it's more personal to me.
Right, and that's how it should be. When you have cigars with other individuals in a shop environment or at home, you want to be able to enjoy your cigar, share the camaraderie, not get all into that politics or religion and all that. You just want to sit back, relax, and have good conversations, and that's what cigars are all about.
Yeah, to me, it's the whole social aspect. It's like you dedicate at least an hour of your day, of your time, to sit down with good company, maybe by yourself, but I call it cigar therapy. But it all evolves around close people, good conversation, and family.
So, what is this blend made of again? I know you said it was HVA.
Yeah, the HVA, which really sets it off.
Okay.
It's very distinct wrapper. It's not like your typical Maduro. It's a little bit richer, oily. Mm-hmm. Some Maduros can be drier. You know, have like a more hearty. Mm-hmm. That's got some more of a richness to it. That wrapper leaf is grown in Ecuador. Mm-hmm. Binder leaf as well. And then the filler is all Dominican filler, Piloto Cubano, El Ligero, and Seco. So it's a pretty well-rounded medium full cigar, where you're gonna get the boldness, you're gonna get a little spice, but it's really rounded out to be a smooth, rich flavor.
Now, you have a 5-year plan of where you like to see your company and the cigars that you produce go from here?
5-year plan, I think right now we're at a point of definite growth potential. So in the next 5 years, like the plan is to keep the shop here, home base, but to really get on the road and hire reps, and to get Amendola cigars in every city in the U.S. We've had interest from other countries as well, asking about the product. So I think even the international distribution would be awesome. So that's the plan. Grow the distribution, grow our production. Durham, NC will be home base as the Amendola spot. You know, like this is just. I gotta have this. Mm-hmm. But hopefully you'll come on board one day.
Well, I'm pretty high priced. I'm just saying. I'm a nobody. I'm just a social media guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you guys heard of me.
You
I
can
don't know.
talk to my guy.
Yeah.
He'll talk to your guys. We'll figure it out. But that's the plan. Just distribution nationwide and international, if that's what happens, and build our production. You know.
I really see it branching out from Durham, North Carolina, out to all of North Carolina,
Yeah.
and then from there moving every direction.
Now, the other thing too is people have actually asked me about it. Is actually franchising what we have going on here as a Amendola Lounge, because we've set this up to very distinct. Obviously, we focus on the Amendola house cigars here, but the events we do, how we treat our customers, like they want to take that model and actually pop up other Amendola lounges.
Well, that would be
So
fantastic.
that might be, I don't know if that's a 5-year plan, maybe that's an 8-10 year plan, but I'm open to that as well.
Wow, that is fantastic. And you have children.
Yeah.
Do you see any of your children stepping in, helping dad out in the
Yeah.
future? Kind of like
Yeah.
all the other major companies out there?
Yeah, so my 6-year-old, quick story, I bring him to the shop every now and then. You know, he's a little young to be around the smoke and all. But I bring him here sometimes on work days where he can see the tobacco, kind of understand what his dad does. And we were sorting through tobacco one day, and I automatically put a cigar in my mouth to smoke it. And he looks up at me and goes, let me get one of those. I said, one of what? A cigar. I said, Rocco, you can't smoke a cigar yet. I'm like, we'll do that later on in life. He goes, but why? I'm a cigar worker.
I love it.
So I think
I love it.
he
Rocco.
actually, I used to have him
You're
roll.
my man.
He rolled a cigar before, like, you know, we had him do one when he was 4 or 5. He loves it. He sits up here and says, I just want to take the money. So I think if any out of my 4 kids,
Typical Italian.
right? Hey,
Hey.
from the Irishman over here. Yeah, no, I think if anybody would do it, it'd be Rocco. You know,
That is
I would
great.
love it if he did.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So, you roll at weddings? You have a lot of weddings planned here in the future?
Yeah, we book a lot of weddings for cigar rolling. Weddings are big right now, actually. We're getting inquiries for next year, even.
Wow.
And then private parties, we do house parties. A lot of the golf clubs, country clubs,
Yeah.
they're member guests. We do a lot of dinners, cigar dinners. Anything that would make your party better, we should be there.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Now, you were saying dinners
Yeah.
and cigar rolling dinners.
Right.
What cigars do you feel pair best out of your line of cigars, which you have 10?
Yeah.
Which cigar pairs best with black coffee?
Oh man.
A lot of people love black
I
coffee,
do too.
and I think when you're enjoying a cigar and maybe you're can't have alcohol, but you drink coffee, a black coffee would go great.
So this is what I've figured out, and I have a coffee and cigar every day, like religiously, right?
Right?
I've realized that if I'm gonna drink black coffee, I like a stronger coffee. Like we make some Cuban coffee here, have an Italian blend of coffee, which is a little more robust. So you don't want to have a stronger cigar that's gonna compete with the coffee.
So you want a milder cigar?
Not mild. I like the Habano, like a natural shade Habano.
Okay.
A natural torpedo is my go-to because it's not too mild. It's medium body, mild to medium. It's super smooth and it's earthy and it really complements like a dark roast coffee.
So, okay, so that's with a dark roast coffee. What about your little foo-foo and you want some cream and sugar in your coffee? Oh, what do you got?
Ooh. So with that, if it's sweeter, I would do something more Maduro-esque, like that one,
This
or
one right here.
my I call it the Amendola Special. It's delicious. It's probably the best cigar we make.
Well,
Cameraman is shaking his head. He said it's his blend. No. So it's a 6x54 Ecuador Maduro Oscuro. It's darker, and it's all Nicaraguan filler and binder, and it's produced excellently. So I think that has more of a fuller body smoke, and it would complement something that's a little more sweeter.
what about your infused cigars? Would that do well?
So personally, I won't do it, but I know from listening to my customers, the dessert cigar and the coffee, to them is like heaven. It's hazelnut and sugar tip, so that with the coffee, kind of, they love it.
Right.
I just, me personally, I can't do it. But word on the street is it's delicious.
Delicious.
If you're into that.
If you're into it. Hey, no judgment here.
No, none.
On occasion.
Judge-free zone.
Judge-free zone. On occasion, I will have a foo-foo coffee with a foo-foo cigar. I'm just saying. But, well, hey.
I used to respect you.
You can respect me in the morning.
Whoa.
Oh, hey. But,
Weird.
What about pairing, like, this pairs very well, this Torpedo Maduro with, I'm smoking. Smoking the Torpedo Maduro, drinking my second one.
He said one too many.
One too many. The Havana Club rum, Puerto Rican version, not the Cuban. Very smooth. It goes very well, I think.
Well, you know the history of historically drinking and smoking would be a rum with a cigar.
I did not know that.
That's very.
So now I've learned something new tonight myself.
Yeah, like if you think back, like Cuban back in the day in Cuba, it was typically rum and cigars. Like nowadays, it's bourbon and cigars or Scotch and cigars, which are great, but traditionally speaking, it'd be a rum. And I think it's because like the sugar,
the cane,
and then you have a nice little complex spicy cigar.
Right.
It blends.
Which this
it balances each other out.
And it does very well. It does very well.
I'm actually drinking this Brugal.
Añejo.
Dominican, I love it.
Nice.
They produce right near the factory where we're at.
The factory where you get some of your cigars manufactured at now?
Yep.
Nice.
Delicious. That's like an everyday deliciousness.
Every day. What is your normal influx of customers throughout the day, or average, I should say, for your company?
I mean, we have a lot of during the day. We have a lot of people coming in, buying and go. We typically have a nice little crowd out here. Afternoon, after evenings, they'll come in and actually sit down and smoke. Maybe bring a bottle. Yeah, during the day, and then we have people in here working on their laptops and working remotely, smoking cigars all day. We have one guy that comes in, spends 8 hours here, buys 3 sticks, and works.
So he's paying for your internet bill.
Basically.
That's nice. That's good.
Each day is different, but we have a really core crew.
That's good.
Comes in. Weekends are live.
Speaking of going live, you guys do a lot of parties, and at one time you used to roll cigars for the rapper.
Oh, Jay Gunn.
Joshua Gunn, who is a native of Durham, North Carolina, and he has his rap albums out there. They're on iTunes. I own every single one. So Jay Gunn, if you're watching this, I'm your biggest fan, buddy. Send me an autographed picture. I'll hang it up on above my bed at night.
Whoa.
Oh, wait. Just kidding on that one.
More we actually do. That's another part of the business. We do private label. So we have the capability of producing your own blend, line of cigars. So I met Jay Gunn, local rapper. He's platinum in Europe, some Asian countries too. But we designed 2 sticks for him, and that was really good. We're actually going to revamp that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I can get some this time because they were sold out. I mean,
sold out. So
phenomenal
we did one run for him, for his tour, and
I got one cigar of.
People still come in and ask for him too. So we're in conversation now about revamping that and just seeing where he's at musically and
good.
Take that to the next level. But.
Excellent. And then you guys do get-togethers or parties. Host them like Wednesday nights is Free Ladies Night.
Oh yeah, Ladies Night Wednesday. It's actually called Puff and Port.
Oh, there you go.
And we've been bringing
Puff and Port. Oh, Puff and Port. That's a wine.
Weird.
I'm sorry.
Really weird.
Okay. Too much over here.
Yeah, Puff and Port. So what we're doing with that is actually a port wine tasting, and port wine So I got a guy come in that knows port wine really well. Ladies love it. It pairs really well with a cigar, actually. Have you ever had port wine?
I have not. Well,
It's from Portugal.
what they call it
Portuguese
port, I
wine.
thought it was because it was like a dessert kind of wine or something.
What?
Am I right?
Port?
Oh, yeah, I thought
What
it
does
was
port
wine.
have to do with dessert?
Port wine. Yeah, it comes in a port. On a boat, comes in a port. Port wine. Anyways,
Yeah, port wine, dessert, something else.
I don't know anything about wine. I don't know.
So yeah,
Only
so
been to two vineyards.
it's actually a great event. A lot of women come out, smoke. We do a little special for them. They get a nice cigar, do a tasting. That's become a thing. And now all the guys are coming because all the ladies are here.
Do you charge them double? Since
The guys,
it's
yeah,
coming for free?
of course.
So just remember that, guys. Bring your woman, you gotta pay twice.
Yeah, come correct. Or don't come at all.
And dress fancy.
Got to.
You gotta dress fancy.
Well, classy.
Classy. So, what else can you tell me about the Amendola? Let's kind of wrap it up here because I know everybody wants to get some sleep tonight.
Yeah. I think, you know, what I love about our business here and what we do is still very boutique. And we have hands-on, you know, we're hands-on, pretty much everything. We still operate as a family, like a family structure. Even with our manufacturers in the DR, Nicaragua, it's just, I just love being around them. They see the vision. Our cigars are made just extra special, you know, we care for them, and none of our stuff is sitting in bins or tanks somewhere, you know, we're here, we're aging them ourselves, and I think it's overall a great smoke, you know. I take a lot of pride in it, so
I would.
it's my
this was me.
it's my baby. I mean, love what I do, and
You're
it's
active
just a
in this
special cigar.
business,
Yeah. If you don't, you're in the wrong business.
I agree. So, let's wrap it up here, and hopefully you guys stay tuned for my next video when I put it up online on YouTube.
It's gonna go viral.
It's going to go viral. Amendola Cigars, Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah, website. AmendolaFamilyCigars.com, and our social media, Instagram and Facebook, is Amendola Family Cigars.
And then people can place orders online.
Yeah, you can order online
There you
if you
go.
want. If you're out of state, we have a Cigar of the Month Club you can sign up for. It's a monthly cost, and you get X amount of sticks a month. I'll pick them for you, or you give me a profile, and we'll, you know, throw a surprise in there every once in a while. But that's an option.
It's fantastic. And they got some cool swag. Check it out.
Yeah, more
Amendola.
coming soon.
Oh,
So,
here you go. So, we
and
got
if-
the original here.
If you decide you're gonna rep our brand, we might have something
Maybe
special.
this is a hint over here. I'll have my secretary contact you.
Yeah.
We'll discuss this. But also, check it out. We got these really cool looking patches right here.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I know there's some patch wars out there that would really dig this.
Absolutely.
And that one's mine, by the way.
Right.
I claimed it. Just want to let you know.
It's taking everything.
But thank you for joining us in this video. This is Sam Cigar Man here at Amendola Family Cigar Company with Jeffrey Amendola. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Make sure you like and share and comment the video. Thanks. Salud.